Hello everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, hi. Do you remember what Dog Day smells like?
If I'm not mistaken, then vanilla.
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a dog day today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello everyone, dear friends. We have a challenge in Minecraft. We will build a dog day today.
We will have one round in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Special construction. To build Dog Day, I will need different blocks of concrete, terracotta, and brick. I'm starting construction. To begin with, I build the bottom of my Dog Day using terracotta. To dilute the long silence during construction, I'll tell you where this Dog Day came from. Firstly, this is a character from the game Poppy Playtime. He does not appear there immediately. At first, the main character of the game, a part-time former factory worker, returns back to an abandoned factory because of a letter from missing employees. They asked our player to come back and find the flower and also sent a photo of the poppy. Our hero is really strange, considering that he returned to an abandoned and scary place all alone. Well, apparently, he's really a hero or a madman. So he got there and faced a lot of troubles and mysteries. It's good that he found himself grapplers with which to fight. The player, making his way through the factory, meets a poppy doll who asks him to help the residents of the factory get rid of the prototype. After a lot of interesting events, which I will not describe to you because it is much better to spoilerize what will happen next. After all this time, the player falls off the train and loses consciousness. He is grabbed by CatNap and carried into a garbage compactor. Our main character is very lucky because he managed to wake up before the big tragedy. After all, even if he had continued to sleep soundly, I would not have been able to tell you what happened next. Haha. So, the third chapter of the plot began. The player will have to get out of the shelter. And how to do it. Fortunately, our player has a voice assistant that tells him the way forward and gives him the keys to the rooms. There are at least two very big dangers in the shelter. It's a scary catnap guard, as well as red smoke that puts whoever inhales it to sleep. To cope with the smoke, the main character uses a gas mask and makes his way through all obstacles. Along the way, the player meets Miss Pleasantness, which he immediately destroys, and he also met Dog Day. Dog Day is a large anthropomorphic dog with orange fur. He has a big, unnatural smile, as well as a pendant with an image of the sun, which is why he has the name Dog Day. The player sees him for the first time already in an exhausted state. Dog Day is hanging in shackles on the wall, only his upper torso is visible to the audience. It is tied with a belt from below to prevent his insides from spilling out. How could this happen? It's pretty complicated. You've probably already realized that the prototype is the main antagonist. So, in those days, when the factory was not yet abandoned and experiments were being conducted, the prototype decided to stage an uprising. On August 8, 1995, at 11 a.m., the prototype and its allies turned against their captors. The toys attacked people and destroyed them until there were no survivors left. The toys called this event an hour of joy. They dragged the bodies of people to secret places to feed on them later. But did this event lead to the happiness of toys? Not at all. Due to hunger, the toys began to attack each other, and as a result, Dog Day was the only survivor of the smiling animals. After this incident, CatNap began to worship the prototype, and the destroyed creatures began to do the same. They didn't want to go against the prototype, so they obeyed. Dog Day had other views and opposed the prototype. Because of his insubordination, the prototype ordered CatNap to grab Dog Day and lock him in a shelter. In captivity, Dog Day was tortured for disobedience and eventually had his lower body amputated. It was in this exhausted state that the player met Dog Day. He told the main character that the cat wanted to kill him. After the end of the dialogue, suddenly destroyed creatures burst into the camera, which climbed inside DogDay and began to eat him from the inside to capture his body. While DogDay was conscious, he shouted at the player to run, because then there would be no opportunity. The creatures managed to capture the body and they begin to chase the player. But at the last moment, DogDay manages to seize control of the body. In these fractions of a second, he manages to barricade himself in a room in which he will no longer be able to harm the player, but he will also not be able to survive. That's how the DogDay story ended, a rather sad ending, isn't it? Mikey and I agreed that he would tell you about the beginning of the DogDay story, so wait for his round while I start arranging the furniture. I put a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. Various chests on this side, as well as a workbench and stoves. Complete the missing blocks. On the other side, I put bookshelves and an enchanted table. Complete the missing blocks. Put a brewing stand and a cauldron with water. On the wall on the other side, I hang a picture. And on the reverse side, I put a dressing table on top. I hang a chandelier on a large chain. From below, I put bookshelves for decoration on both sides, as well as racks for armor with armor. Great! My DogDay house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
Meanwhile,
That's my round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. I decided to build a cartoon version of my DogDay. By the way, can I tell you more about it? This version of DogDay was formed a little earlier than the DogDay that we know. This version of the dog was quite friendly and kind. There was a moment when smiling animals sat in the house on a windy night and were afraid of every rustle. Then DogDay calmed everyone down, lifted their spirits, and told them that everything would be fine. But suddenly, the door to the house opened. All the animals were scared by the roar, and then CatNap entered. Immediately, all the animals ran up to the cat and asked for his help. They still could not fall asleep. At the same moment, CatNap opened his mouth and red smoke came out of it. Every animal that inhaled the gas started laughing hysterically. The same goes for DogDay. He also started laughing hysterically, and with every second the laughter got stronger and stronger. Eventually, all the animals fell asleep, but we know that CatNap's sleep is not relaxing. But we can't imagine exactly what the smiling animals saw that night. Oh, guys, and JJ and I once met one of the destroyed creatures when we were traveling, and that was DogDay. More precisely, his small and evil copy. It's so good that JJ was with me then. I didn't have a weapon ready, and JJ always carries it with him for a rainy day. Due to the fact that the evil DogDay was running fast, JJ couldn't hit him, and he was running after me. Apparently, he thought that the turtle was much tastier than a human. Not honestly. I ran as fast as I've ever run that day. I even had to climb a tree to escape from it. Then JJ was able to throw a bag over him. He quickly tied it up, and we threw it into a cage that we found in the nearest village. I don't know why he was so far from the factory, but maybe he just happened to get out, got hungry, and ran first to one place, then to another, and that's how we met him. Then JJ took DogDay to the zoo, and that's how the story ended. And what did you think would happen if the player could still save DogDay? If he had fought off their attacks, would he have freed DogDay's hands from the shackles and taken him with him? If they could find the legs for DogDay together and be able to sew them on? Maybe! Then they could successfully get out together and escape from this hell. Oh, dreams, dreams! Well, I've had enough of fantasizing because I've already completed my DogDay. I just have to wait for JJ.
Wow! Mikey, you've got a great DogDay. Well done.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing DogDay you got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to watch the continuation of the video about CatNap. Well, it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, I think it's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Good night to you. Thanks for watching, friends. Subscribe and like. And also, don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss new videos. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
Hi, JJ. Do you want to get a cat?
Mikey, I'd love to, but I'm allergic.
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a catnap today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello, everyone, dear friends. Mikey and I are going to build catnap today.
We will have 3 rounds in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Round 1. For the first round, I will need different purple blocks and concrete. I'm starting construction. I'm using purple blocks for the base. Now I'm building his medallion out of yellow concrete and I'm continuing to build Catnap's body out of purple blocks. I'm doing great! I have already built his arms, and I will quickly complete his torso. I'm continuing the construction! I build Catnap legs in front, I'm almost done! Shorten them a little. I'm starting to build my Catnap's head, making it much bigger than the body itself. I made the outline of his mouth and fill it with black blocks. Build his nose and eyes. It seems that this is where it needs to be completed. Build his pupils. And continue to build a head of purple blocks. I'm redoing it a bit here. I'm doing great! I start making his head bigger. Fill the bottom of his head with blocks. Start building edges. I make a contour of the future head. There's not much left. I begin to fill it with blocks. I also fill the outline on the sides with blocks. Now I'm building my catnap's ears. Filling them inside with black blocks. And building a long catnap tail from behind. Just a little more. Great, half the work is done. I make a passage in front, change the blocks of earth for wool, put a door and a ladder to the second floor, deliver the remaining blocks, put a hatch. It's time for furniture. I put a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. Stoves, a workbench, chests, and racks for armor. Hang armor on racks. Hang a picture on the wall. Put a dressing table, a brewing stand, and a boiler with water. On the ground floor, I put anvils with foliage for decoration. Great! My catnap house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
Meanwhile,
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The first round has come to an end.
Wow! Mikey, you've got a great catnap. Well done!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me!
Wow, JJ, what an amazing catnap you got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey! Round 2. For the second round, I will need different blocks of concrete and steps. I start the construction with the paws of my catnap. For this, I use purple concrete and claw steps. I'm starting to make the catnap paw bigger. Now I'm building the same paw, and on the other hand, I'm making it just as big. I will use the commands to insert exactly the same two paws from behind in the future. I'm starting to make a catnap body. I'm continuing the construction. I'll redo it a little bit. It seems that this is where it needs to be completed. I build a catnap face. Make his smile out of black blocks. Build his nose. Start building eyes. Put black blocks and white ones for the pupils. I continue to build a catnap head. Now I build catnap ears. Half is ready. Inside, I use the tool to put a black background. Now I'm building a catnap torso. Making a contour of the future building. Finally, it's time. With the help of the command, I insert the hind legs of the catnap. Not the way I wanted. Not like that again. I decided to fill the body with blocks first. I need to fill all the voids. Now, I'm lengthening my body so that my hind legs don't get stuck behind my front ones. Just a little more. I insert his legs, connect them to his torso, fill all the voids. Now I'm building a catnap collar out of black blocks. Building a crescent moon. Great, half is ready. I'm building a ladder. Making a passage. Putting a hatch. It's time for furniture. I put a bed, a bedside table and a lamp, a sofa, and a TV. Anvils with foliage for decoration. Wardrobes for clothes and shoes. A dressing table, bookshelves, and an enchanted table. Racks for armor with armor. Hang a picture on the wall. Lay a carpet on the floor. Great! My catnap house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing. Wow, Mikey, what an amazing catnap you got. Great!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you got a great catnap, just amazing.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 3. In the third round, I will use a special command to quickly build a catnap. Wow! He turned out to be big and realistic. Great! My catnap is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing. Why? Mikey, did you call someone again?
Of course not, JJ. I just like to build realistic characters.
Mikey, you're not going to be okay if you're cheating on me again? Do you understand that?
Of course, JJ. I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing catnap you got. I like it.
Thank you, Mikey. I am very glad that you like my house. I think we can end here.
Yes, JJ. I think it's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Mikey, be careful. There's a catnap.
Run, JJ.
Mikey, no! Subscribe and like. Ah!